Thank you. Two small words that can have a huge impact on us and how we face our chronic illness. Gratitude refers to a state of thankfulness or a state of being grateful. In today's video, I'm going to talk about why we should cultivate gratitude and how it can transform our lives. Meister Eckhart, a German theologian, philosopher, and mystic, said, "If the only prayer you say in your life is thank you, it would suffice." I'm going to share the benefits of gratitude, how it's helped me, and share some tips on how we can improve our gratitude practice. Sound good? I am so grateful for science. I am a geek and I love data and research. And we live in such amazing times. There is so much research going on into disease-modifying treatments, innovative mobility aids, therapies to help us change the way we move, how our brains work, and how we can live well with MS or chronic illness using diet and lifestyle changes. Every week, I'm reading research and articles that inspire me and give me hope. There's also science behind the benefits of gratitude. When we feel gratitude, it helps us to have more positive emotions and enhances our mood. It also helps us to have more empathy and build stronger relationships, and it can help us to have a stronger immune system and feel less pain. In this article from Positive Psychology, they share that the psychological benefits of gratitude include positive emotions and thoughts, feeling more aware and awake, increased self-satisfaction, and enhanced mood. And the physical benefits of gratitude include a stronger immune system, less body pains and aches, better blood pressure and cardiac function, and better sleep-wake cycles. And lastly, the social benefits of gratitude are better communication, more empathy, stronger interpersonal relationships, more likability, and better involvement. Well, those all sound fantastic. I want all those things, do you? Before we continue, I'd like to take a moment to express my gratitude to you, my dear viewers. I am amazed that you tune in week after week. I love the community that we're building here. To help build the community more and to support the channel, could you please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment? These all help by telling the YouTube algorithm that this is valuable content, and it will then share it with others. Thanks. In that same article from Positive Psychology, they reported that in a survey of adults, they found that 65 out of 100 people selected happiness over health. Think about it. When we're asked, what do we want for our children or our partner or our loved one, the typical answer is, I want them to be happy. And being happy is the goal, and practicing gratitude is one of the main ways to get there. And it's not just gratitude for things or for others. It's gratitude towards ourselves. What? Gratitude towards ourselves? Yes. Complimenting ourselves is a form of gratitude. Being appreciative affects our brains and mental health. Little things like saying thank you to others or ourselves, or sending a thank you card or message immediately make us feel better and enhance our mood. Gratitude can lead to optimism, selflessness, spirituality, empathy, and self-esteem, which all results in true happiness. When we receive or give acts of kindness, it activates the hypothalamus in our brains, which is the area that regulates all our body mechanisms, including sleep. When we are more grateful, we get deeper and healthier sleep, and it helps us to wake up feeling refreshed and energetic. According to the Mindfulness Awareness Research Center of UCLA, gratitude changes the neural structure of our brains and makes us feel healthier and happier. And in a study from 2011 that looked at depression in police officers after Hurricane Katrina, researchers found that with a grateful attitude in life, we can gain acceptance and become more fearless of the future. They stated that gratitude, social support, and satisfaction with life are associated either directly or indirectly with fewer symptoms of depression. Gratitude is pretty powerful. So, how do we become more grateful? Aristotle said, "We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence, then, is not a choice, but a habit. With practice, we can train ourselves to use gratitude more frequently and more powerfully. We can cultivate gratitude, and it can become a habit. Here are some tips that can help us. Keep a journal. Putting a small journal and a pen on our nightstand and writing down 3 things that we're grateful for each day is a great way for us to get into the habit of looking for things to be grateful for. And it will help us sleep better. Keep a gratitude jar. This is similar to a journal, but it involves a clear jar or container on our nightstands and a stack of small papers. I invite you to start this on New Year's Day. Each night, write down 1 to 3 things that you're grateful for from that day and put it in the jar. As you see the papers piling up in the jar, it will remind you of how much you have to be grateful for. Then, on New Year's Eve the next year, read all the notes. My husband and I have done this a couple of times, and it's really fun to look back at the things that we were grateful for together from the previous year. Next is to make a practice of telling people that you're grateful for them. With chronic illness, we can sometimes get into the habit of saying, "We're sorry. I'm sorry I'm late. I'm sorry I can't come. I'm sorry I can't do that." Try instead to say thank you and see how it feels. Instead, say, "Thank you for waiting," or "Thank you for the invite, but I'm not able to come this time," or "Thank you for understanding that I'm not able to do that." See how changing the sorry to a thank you helps? It lets the people that we're interacting with know that we're grateful for them. Next is to look in the mirror and find something you appreciate about yourself. I encourage you to do this every day. We're typically in front of the mirror at least once a day. Take a moment and look yourself in the eye and share some love with yourself. It can be simple as "nice hair" or "your skin looks great today," or something a bit deeper like being grateful to your body for all that it can still do, or grateful for your own resilience despite the challenges of your MS symptoms. Being an MS warrior, being at war with my own body, never really clicked with me. I understand why some feel empowered by it, but I decided instead to be grateful for my body and all the wonderful things that it can do. I feel so grateful for it. It strives to be as healthy as it can, despite my misguided immune system. Next is to try to reduce judgment. It gets in the way of feeling gratitude. I see a lot of people struggling with feelings of judgment of friends and family because they don't understand what it's like to have MS. Sometimes people say careless things like, "Yeah, I'm tired too," when we talk about our MS fatigue. Or, "Oh yeah, I forget words all the time," if we share struggles that we're having with our cognition. Our response can be to judge them because they can't possibly know how we feel with these really difficult parts of MS. I remember once, shortly after my diagnosis, I posted a picture of some shoes I had bought to replace my little black kitten heels. They were sensible shoes, made for comfort and stability. I wrote in the post, "Sensible shoes, mixed emotions." Got a lot of responses saying everything from, "They're cute," to "There's nothing wrong with wearing those. Get them in red." I immediately went into judgment mode. My friends clearly didn't get what this means. It's a physical reminder that I'm losing my abilities. I saw it as an indicator of my MS taking something from me. I got frustrated and angry with them. But now, with some hindsight and some gratitude, I can see they were trying to be supportive of me. How lucky am I to have friends and family that care? Our friends and family may unintentionally say careless things, but it doesn't mean they don't care. They do care. They're trying to empathize with us. They're trying to share some degree of compassion and understanding. Now, when I hear things like this, I express gratitude. Next is being grateful for things. I know, unexpected, right? Being grateful for material things? Heck yeah. Let's start with food. We can exercise food awareness. At your next meal, I invite you to take a few minutes and look at your food before you eat it. Think about how nourishing it is to ourselves. And think about all that went into growing it and all that went into getting it to our tables, and even the people who prepared it, even if it was you. There can be so much gratitude in a simple meal. Or look at the cane, the rollator, the walker, the wheelchair, or the scooter. There is so much to be grateful for with them. They allow us to participate in life more. They are mobility aids. They help us to be more mobile, so we can do more. How wonderful is that? Without them, we would not be able to do all the things or go to all the places. Being grateful does not erase all the challenges of living with chronic illness, but it can help us live better with them. Acknowledging the people and things that help support us, it can change our brains and our lives. It can help us to be less resentful of our MS and be more resilient. It can make us happier. What do you think? Can we cultivate habits of gratitude, and can they help us? Let me know in the comments below. To see more on living well with MS or chronic illness, watch these videos next. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to sign up for my newsletter using the link in the description. In my newsletter, I share more tips on living well with chronic illness and some yummy recipes. Until next time, be well.